Noisy and unstable mind brain system. So normally a student has a noisy and unstable mind brain system. He has different types of emotions and his mind just wanders here and there without being involved in any productive task. So stage 2 is you need to make your mind brain system silent and stable. You can use the mind training programs for making your mind brain system silent and stable. Third is the Kundalini Shakti activation. So after making the mind brain system silent and powerful, there is need of Kundalini Shakti activation so that you can actually work. Because if you want to do work, the first thing is you need to have energy for that. And you need to have enormous energy. So that is the third stage, which is Kundalini Shakti activation. Because you are trapped in thoughts of negative energy, trap of negative energy, and that negative energy keeps you distracted. You will be having stray thoughts. You will feel like moving to this place or that place or doing this or doing that. That means your mind is not stable, thoughts are not stable, frequencies are low, and you are just feeling low feelings like anxiety, depression, fear, excitement, etc. So in that state you can't work out. So here is the trick. You need to introduce the concept of Kundalini Shakti activation to make you dominate the negative impact of the negative energy of the mind brain system. So that is another step. Now coming to the mind has got 3 levels: conscious, subconscious and unconscious, as shown over here. And let's see the process of studying over here. So when you study, actually you should follow this process. The first is start studying the chapter, the first thing. Second is, when you start studying the chapter, that information gets transferred to the sensory memory. Next is, you need to transfer that to the temporary memory, then to the permanent memory, and then you need to check the retention of this process and you need to retrieve that again and again. So that is ideal study process. So when you study, that means the source which you are using as a source of study, there are certain patterns involved in that source, and you need to transfer those those patterns in your memory. And memory has got 3 levels: the sensory, the temporary and the permanent memory, as depicted by Atkinson and Shiffrin model. So studying basically means transfer of neural patterns from the source of studying to your own mind brain system. That is fundamentally what study is.